everyone, welcome to another episode of those podcast ponderings. Not too much has happened since we last met, but we watched a bit more of My Dress Up Darling since last time. There were some good episodes. Looking forward to getting closer. I'm sure we're close to the end now of season 2. I don't know how much longer, but close to it.
I'm pretty sure we're on the last episode.
Yeah.
Of the last 2.
I thought, it's got to be close. So yeah, that's quite good.
What? Hazbin Hotel.
Hazbin Hotel, yes. So that's over now.
Yeah, season 2's done.
Final 2 episodes saved the season.
I wouldn't say that.
Overall, for me it did.
For me, season 2 is worse than season 1, but the last 2 episodes of season 2 are better than the last 2 episodes of season 1. I think it's just the beginning of season 2 drags it down too much.
See, I don't like the beginning of season 1.
I like the beginning of season 1.
I don't.
I feel like Charlie is just... It feels uncharacteristically dumb of her in season 2. She feels...
Yeah, I know.
I feel like the plot feels more forced in season 2 than it did in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
None of the beginning... Charlie's actions don't feel natural. They feel forced.
No, they don't. They do feel forced.
Which, that really hurt it for me.
Fair enough.
Where I think it was just forcing it to get to a good place. I think it was a good place because I do like the last 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it just felt unnatural the way they went about it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I feel like now, having reflected upon it, I don't really know. I feel like season 1 kind of... I think it's... To be fair, season 1 kind of did a poor job on fully exploring the nature of Charlie and Vaggy's relationship in general. Because I believe it isn't actually meant to be as strong as you're meant to be led to believe in season 1, even though season 1 kind of shows it to be very strong when it really isn't. So I think season 2 happens on the base that you pick up on how bad that relationship actually is when it's actually... So I think it's flaws of season 1, and that makes season 2 a bit worse. I feel like if they had explained stuff better in season 1 or explored things better in season 1, it might have worked out a bit better. But yes, Charlie is uncharacteristically dumb for no reason at all. And also the fan base is wild, saying those last 2 episodes were saying season 2's cooked and all that. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
The last 2 episodes are probably the best 2 episodes.
Yeah.
In general.
I'd agree. I'd agree with that. The last 2 episodes of season 2 were amazing. I just felt like we had a great destination, but we were kind of pushed there the wrong way. I feel like they just really forced it to happen. They were I think it was a good vision, but
there was a way to get it done, and they didn't do it.
Yeah, I think they did it the wrong way. That's my opinion based on it. I love those last 2 episodes, but
I feel like now if I rewatched it, I'd be fine. Just because the ending has now happened, and the ending was fine, and those last 2 episodes were fine, no great. So I feel like I could rewatch it and be okay with it. Hence why season 2 I've already bumped up without having rewatched it, because I already feel like I'm gonna like it more now because of the ending. Because I also think Vox is a better villain than Adam.
Yeah.
Overall, because Adam's just Adam. Where Vox actually has wants, he's got dreams, and he just wants to prove Alistair that he's better than him. He's got something to prove, which is quite interesting, and that's what drives him to be as heavy-handed as he is, but then how he ends up so short-sighted.
Yeah.
Have you seen the thing how he can only mind control with one eye, but that one eye was the one he had left after the TV smashed into him because he lost an eye. Because one of the glass goes into one of his eyes, and that's the eye he can't mind control with. So that was interesting. But yeah, bit ambiguous on Vox's wants though. I think, in his backstory. Like,
Yeah.
his current objectives make sense.
Mm.
And yes, it would make sense for him to have done the same in life, but there's no actual reasoning as to why he did anything the way he did. It's sort of just kind of implied that he didn't like it, or he was just jealous that no one was watching him. But I'm like, can we actually see what's going on here? Because
I feel like it's just one of the general problems with Hazbin Hotel. It didn't have enough time to explore it. I would have preferred, because I think Hazbin Hotel could really benefit from taking more time just to explore characters better.
I think Alistair's perfectly fine, but that's because Alistair is actually generally a psychopath.
Yeah.
Vox actually has something to him. He has a kindness to him. Alistair doesn't.
It's the thing of the backstory kind of makes it seem like he doesn't, but then it makes no sense the way he was with Alistair.
Yeah.
It feels inconsistent.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't even feel... Because, like, that feels like, again, character regression, because if he starts off evil, killing people... And
again, teaming up with Val...
Yeah. The only thing I can think is if... Because the thing is, if he was just trying to, like... I suppose you could view it as he was trying to trick Alistair, and the reason he's angry is just because he could.
That's the only solution I could think of. He was trying to trick Alistair,
and he's angry that he couldn't
his own means, and he's just annoyed at that.
But
then at that ending, he cries.
Yeah, he cries
to get rid of the smile on Alistair's face.
Yeah,
because bro is broken by that point.
Yeah,
because of Alistair. Like, that is not just petty or I couldn't control you. That's I wanted to be your partner, bro. That's next level. Vox actually, like, the theory of Vox loving Alistair is probably true. Well, most definitely is true.
I would have, if it's not true, then I'm kind of annoyed because I think it would have been better that way. But again, it's his backstory that makes it hard. Vox's backstory makes things difficult.
Like I say, like, obviously he goes on, like, he doesn't understand, like, Val or anything, even though he's from Florida. But when you look at where Vox lives, he doesn't live far from Florida.
Yeah.
It's like a bit up more north. I can't remember where it is, so forgive me, anyone in the US. I don't know all your states. Sorry, there's like too many. I already have to memorize Europe. But either way, like, again, like, that kind of doesn't make sense either. Like, he's very insensitive considering where he's actually positioned in America. It's like,
yeah,
and he was like a news person, so surely he had more awareness.
Yeah.
And again, like, he never felt like shows no like sort of remorse in his life. At least Alistair, you got a conversation out of it.
Yeah.
All you got from Vox was he thought he was a god. That's it.
Yeah, I do think, because a lot of people are saying Vox's backstory was underwhelming, and when I think about it, yeah, it kind of was. Because I think there's so many different ways it could be.
I think it's going to explode more season 3.
I hope so, but
I think this is the thing. They're not actually rushing. I think they're just putting in what they need to put in a season. They want to actually explore things in later seasons when it suits them. So, showing a more sympathetic side to Vox's backstory should come when he starts to become more sympathetic. And then show that side of him if you want to do that.
Yeah.
That being said, they should put Nifty's backstory in at some point.
Yeah.
Because we know Husk's. Actually, I forgot his name now. We know Husk's backstory with Alistair, and we need to know Nifty's. Because it's kind of wild that she's a warlord. It would be interesting to see. Warlord? That's not right.
I think it is.
Yeah, it
Overlord.
Is. Overlord, that's it.
So I had to think of a song to remember.
But yeah, to see how she even became an overlord in the first place.
Yeah.
And literally none of the other overlords recognize her.
Yeah.
So I'm curious on how that even happened. I kind of have a little theory that the other woman, what's her name?
Rosie?
Rosie, yeah. I reckon she had her. And she was probably one of the first overlords. and then she got her in a contract, and then along with giving Alistair the stuff, she also gave him Nifty. That would make sense. That, or just when he was taking down other overlords alongside Husk, he took Nifty. That would make sense.
What was I thinking about? I can't remember.
I also thought about the straight up, like, it's weird, heaven and hell, the difference between them. So, like, in heaven, once you die, you won't get any stronger, and you're weak to begin with. But there are beings above you far more powerful than anything else, right? Then in hell, you have, like, Lucifer at the top of the food chain, which is about as high as you can get, even for angels. Then you have his creations. But even when you die, if you end up in hell in Hazbin, that's not it. You can get more powerful. You can become an overlord. You can become very powerful.
Yeah.
More powerful than possibly an angel. I don't know yet, because we don't see that. I don't actually think that's possible yet. I think if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Alistair.
Yeah.
And Charlie's going to beat Alistair or something like that. Again, Alistair was probably beaten as a kid.
Oh, I just remembered what I was thinking. Because someone theorized that because Alistair's obviously a lot kinder to women. People have noticed he's a lot kinder to women, and people have theorized his sister. He probably had a younger sister that died, hence his connection to Nifty, and also a bit with Charlie.
Yeah.
And then people also think he was probably very close with his mother.
Yeah. I would agree. That, and there was, like, this whole theory, again, because obviously he's asexual, but growing up in a time where that wasn't allowed. Alistair, again, if he had a close relationship with his mother, so he probably just assumed at the time in life, probably in the afterlife, figured it out, but, like, when he was alive, he probably just theorized he was straight.
Yeah.
And that he was going to meet someone and just never did. I don't know. And those are just fan theories I've heard. But yeah, Alistair definitely has something with a horrible dad or something, because he is nowhere near as nice to men as he is women. Which is quite funny.
Yeah.
Because even when he's nasty to Charlie, he's kind to Charlie.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually make a deal for a soul, ever. He's after Lucifer's, but you would think Charlie's would be an important one, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
And, like, people were saying as well, like, Alistair clearly still aligns with whatever plans Rosie has for why have I forgotten her name? Charlie. Because obviously he doesn't have to do anything for her anymore, but he still went back to the hotel. Obviously that was probably included in the deal, but then why would Alistair do that if he had no investment in Charlie? So he still has investments. Bro's got cards still lying, I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what, but, like, he just does. I think even if he loses, it's not the end for Alistair. I'd be very surprised if it was. Because of just how big of a character he is. And then again, people hate Alistair, so maybe they will. But I don't think it would be a very clever decision to do. I think Alistair's more than enough popular. If Vox can stay, Alistair's staying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Vox isn't as popular as Alistair. I don't think. I think it's close. But I think it's widely considered that Lucifer and Alistair are the top two.
Yeah.
And then Vox is, like, third. So...
What do you mean Charlie's number one?
Apparently season 3 is going to explore more into Charlie's character and why she's like that, which is why I'm giving season 2 a bit more benefit of the doubt as well. So I'm like, if something can explain why she is like this...
Well, it's just... Explain. I don't think anything can
I feel like if we watch season 1 and 2 back to back, it won't be that bad.
I think...
Because I'm applying it to Hell of a Boss as well, because if I watch season 1 and 2 separately, they seem wildly different, but when you watch them all at once, it's actually really good and well forged.
But Charlie, I don't like Charlie's character anyways, even in season 1. I didn't like it.
No,
I feel like it doesn't make sense. I don't think there's anything you can say to tell me that she's seen what hell was like and thought, yeah, this is really good. And to the point where she trusts everyone blindly.
I think it's no, because she wasn't. This is the thing, though. She was born in hell. She wasn't actually sent to hell. Yeah. I think those who are sent to hell have a very negative outlook on life. Charlie doesn't, and she's brought up with Lucifer, who in this story is a very compassionate person.
Yeah.
And Lilith, who fought for hell's rights, which I think does actually, because you do see people like that when they're surrounded by parents like that. You do see them come out like that.
Yeah. But
so it's annoying, but you can understand it, and again, it does make
all of the characters she has interactions with throughout season 1, season 2, for it to take until the end of season 2 to be like,
that's hilarious.
Okay,
and the pilot show opens the door to Alistair, and it's questionable on whether to trust him or not.
She doesn't?
Yeah.
That's again something annoying.
Vox trusted straight away.
She trusts. It feels strange how much she trusts everyone without any.
I think what she thought was she was that desperate to prove Vox wrong, and she thought she had the upper hand. And she wasn't really thinking clearly.
Yeah.
And again, when you're angry, you do make stupid decisions.
Yeah.
Again, reflecting on it, I feel a bit better about it. Though yes, there's still dumb decisions.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's it.
Yeah.
For time. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you later, guys.